It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Hi guys, it's Brad, and today I'm going to bring you the last video of the Call of Duty SWAT slash counterterrorism slash urban warfare idea things that I do in my whatever the fuck I do. So here they are. For melee weapons, there's the Baton, which is a secondary, and allows for faster melee than if you are holding a regular gun. And it will take probably 2 hits to kill with a melee hit from that bullshit anywhere to the body, just like a or maybe 3, just to make it, just due to balance issues it'd probably have to take 3 or something, because a Riot Shield takes 2 hits, and it's like, if this goes faster then 2 hits is nothing, no one would use a Riot Shield. And then for a Ballistic Shield, which is a primary, it will block bullets and explosives, but you get less view when you use it. And then you get a regular Riot Shield, which only blocks bullets, unless they have like hardened or whatever, of course. And then for shotgun primaries, you have the Spaz 12, which can be a pump, and then maybe a semi-automatic attachment to it. A Benelli M4, which is semi-auto. A Remington 870, which is a pump action. Mossberg 500 pump action, Ithaca M37 pump, an AA-12 fully auto, and the AA-12 is coming back in Modern Warfare 3, and I hope it's a much slower fire rate. It needs to be, otherwise it's just it's like, why would you use any other shotgun? And I'm going on the basis of assuming the shotgun's going to suck against most weapons. And on light machine guns, the RPD, the HK-21, the HK-MG4, the IMI Negev, which is an Israel gun. It looks sort of like the Galil, but it's like a light machine gun variant or something like that. The SAR-21, I believe that is Chinese, but I do not remember. It was an ugly piece of shit. You can wiki it or something. I think I remember that. And then the AUG bar. Only leprechauns know what that gun is, so don't even ask me what that is. Assault rifles, the AK-47, the STG-4, and the M16. The M16 will start out semi-automatic, and you can get a 3-burst attachment, and maybe a fully auto attachment too. But it would be different from the M4 in terms of recoil, probably, and maybe sway, or the sights would be different too. And then the M4 Carbine, the CAR-15, which is basically a small M4 type of thing. It's for close quarters, I'd imagine. I saw some pictures of that stuff. The G36, which is probably one of my favorite guns ever in the modern era. And if you want to know what my favorite gun in World War II is, I'm going to tell you right now, guys. Don't worry about it. MP40. Just saying. Just saying. The Germans made some cool weapons back in the day, and they still make some nice guns now. I mean, look at the MP5. I love them. I love those German manufacturers. So what if they killed hundreds of Jews with the MP40? It could have killed Bill Cosby or George Bush. I'd still like the gun, okay? You know what? American guns suck. They're made of plastic. Now, where did I leave off? The HK-416 and then the HK-G3, which can shoot semi-auto, then fully auto. Sort of like the COD-4 one. It was semi in multiplayer and fully auto in single player. I don't know why they decided they would change that. But they did have multiple teams working on, they did have one team working on single player and one team working on multiplayer. Maybe that's why it's different. But I don't know. And then submachine guns, the MAC-10, the Mini Uzi, the Ares FMG. I'm actually going to look that. Let me click on this link. Control-click to follow link. What does this bring me to? Oh yeah, that's right. That's the foldable machine gun. Now people are like, oh, you probably just added that in just because it's in Modern Warfare 3. No, I put this in sometime after I watched RoboCop. I think it was the second one, but RoboCop isn't. Well, the first one was awesome. The second one was all right, and the third one was garbage. It was like. But yeah, I was like, wow, that kid has a fucking gun that can fold into itself. That's awesome. So then the MP5K, and then the MP5. Both of them. Straight at the back. The MP5K which will have more recoil. It's for closer range, but maybe it will have a faster fire rate or something. Or I don't know, maybe it'll be stronger than the other one, but a slower fire rate, and then the MP5 will just have faster fire rate and less recoil or something. I don't know. MP7, which is a very good a very good submachine gun. It can actually it can be used as an assault rifle basically because of the bullets that it can use. It's pretty cool. I saw that in Future Weapons and stuff. It's a powerful machine made by Germans. The MP40, the Tech 9, which can be semi-auto for a submachine gun. I know, but I'm cool like that, so I said semi-automatic. And then you can use an attachment for fully auto. And a little fun fact for you guys: Tech 9s were made illegal after the Columbine shooting, because of course, if there's a school shooting with a Tech 9, then that means school shootings will only happen with Tech 9s. That makes sense, right, guys? And I'm not sure which state it was, but I'm not sure if it's still like that, but whatever. And then a Skorpion, and then a P90. For sniper rifles, the M40A3, which is a bolt-action American sniper. The Barret, which will be bolt-action, but you can have a semi-auto attachment. The M24, which is bolt-action. The Tkiv 85, I think that is a Finland sniper rifle. Looks pretty cool. The Op, which is from Counter-Strike. Well, it's not from Counter-Strike, it was in Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike didn't make it. That's just something some people do. It's like, oh, well, that gun's from Modern... No, the gun's not from Modern Warfare 2, just happened to be in it. It was from real life. That's what people need to say. Them brain dogs. The Dragon of SVU, this sort of like, I'd imagine it would be the same one from Battlefield. That was a cool little gun. But the semi-automatic snipers need a fire cap, just like some other guns do. So you can't just spray it like indefinitely, like like that. Don't wanna make fart sounds with your sniper rifles, guys. That's not balanced. Then the M14 semi-automatic sniper rifle, that garbage. And then for secondary pistols, the USP, the M9, which will be semi-auto by default, and then you can get a 3-burst with it. No need for a Raffica secondary machine pistol or anything, because they're basically the same thing. So basically you get the 3-round burst modification on that, and now you got your cool pistol, man. And then a Glock, which is semi-auto, but you can get fully auto too. A Magnum 44, the 1911, which is probably one of my favorite pistols in the world. And specifically, I'd have to say I think it's a Kimber Custom. It's like, I saw on Wikipedia and I was like, wow, this looks fucking awesome. If I was going to shoot myself in the face with a pistol, it would be with this gun. And a Desert Eagle, 5.7, Tech 22. I'm not sure what the Tech 22 is, but if I recall correctly, it's like a pistol variant of the Tech 9. I believe it is. And then the HKP9. I don't remember what that is. What I should have done is, like, I put all this stuff in Microsoft Word, and I should have put links in, because I planned on actually making them into videos after I was done them. But, however, I did not. So now it's like, okay, I look at the name and I have to remember that, but in this case I don't, and I stun myself, because I'm an idiot. And this game is going to end. I guess I may as well stay for the rest of it. Hey, Cabron? Oh, I want to talk about something, too, really quick. I watched Camper That Guy the other day, and he had a link in one of his descriptions for a PSA about don't say retard. And by the way, I'm going to say how stupid it is to pledge against saying a word. It's like, shouldn't it just be common courtesy to not say it? Why do we have to make it public and say a pledge? It's like, in my school, they're like, oh, let's take the pledge to not say the R word, because it's such a bad thing. It's like, really? Just don't say it. You don't need to waste your time doing a pledge about it. And so the first thing in the video I see is a black guy. I'm like, oh, shit. And then he says, it's not alright to call me a nigger. And then there's a girl who says, it's not alright to call me a spick. And then this old German guy, I think he's German, he says, it's not alright to call me a kike. I think that's German. I'm not sure if it's a German slur or not. I don't recall, but I just thought it was kind of retarded that they put retard as the more offensive of those ones, because they were building up to that moment with the racial slurs. And then all of a sudden they get this little girl coming, it's not all right to call me a weetard. And it's like, I mean, come on, dude. It's like, you don't have to fucking take a pledge to say it. And it's ridiculous. You don't need to make a public statement of how not to say the word, but then, whatever. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Whatever. I got them brain dogs. That's, never mind. Just, bye. Bye, guys.